Hey everyone, welcome back to Card Magic 101. Today we're going to be going over a really powerful teleportation card trick that gets really good reactions. Now it is more on the intermediate level, so just be prepared for that. It's going to need a little more practice to be able to get it down, but besides that, it's a great trick and it gets awesome reactions. But before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. But with that being said, let's jump into the performance. So this is a no setup trick. The cards can be shuffled as much as the spectator would like. Whatever, let's see. And then the spectator can touch whatever card they'd like. So let's say they picked this card. So, could have picked whatever card they liked, but they picked the Jack of Hearts. So we're going to take that, set it down here, and we're going to take two helper cards. So we'll take the Black Queens, and we're going to stick the Jack of Hearts in between these two queens, and we'll get back to those in a second. But now let's grab the two Red Queens. So we have all four of a kind together. And basically, the premise of this trick is that the Jack of Hearts in between the two Black Queens will teleport to the two Red Queens, the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Diamonds. As you can see right here, Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts. So yeah, we're going to use this card box to... we're going to stick each card, queen in, starting with the Queen of Hearts. Okay, put that in there. And then also the Queen of Diamonds. Close that up, and we won't go back to it till the end of the trick. So now all we have left is the Queen of Spades, the chosen card, the Jack of Hearts, and the Queen of Clubs. So, actually, I'll have the spectator hold on to that deck. So, we've got these two queens, and if you watch closely, can see that their card has disappeared. You can inspect the cards all you want. You can see that the Jack of Hearts is nowhere to be found in the spread. If we open this box and look inside, you can see that in between the two queens there's one card, the Jack of Hearts. So yeah, that's the trick, guys. And now let's jump into the tutorial. Alright guys, let's jump into the tutorial. So the only things that you need are a normal deck of cards, a card box, and a table. So they're pretty accessible things. So this should be a trick that you can, it's a no setup trick, so you can use it basically anywhere at any time. So yes, like I just said, this is a no setup card trick, so the cards can be shuffled by the spectator or by you. If you have like hecklers in the audience, whatever, you can let them shuffle it to lower suspicion or whatever. And then you're going to, after you shuffled it, grab two soulmates, preferably face cards. So I'll take the two Red Kings. Then what you're going to do now is you're going to have the audience, someone in the audience, touch any card. Make sure they don't look at it. So let's say I pick this one. You're going to out jog it out of the deck, and then you're going to hold the cards in this grip. And then with your index finger, you're going to spin the card out. This is a pretty cool move that can look pretty flashy, and I use it in almost every trick I do. So if you don't know how to do that, go ahead and learn how. It's super easy. It's really doesn't require like any skill, but once you get into this position, you're going to do this motion. And basically this motion is to conceal you getting a pinky break. So once basically the way you get a pinky break is you're holding the cards in mechanics grip, you push over the top card until it's under these fingers on the outside, and then pull it back and square it up with your pinky under it. And that's how you get a pushover pinky break. So if you're just sitting there and you just sit there and do that, That's pretty obvious for the spectators, so make sure to have something to conceal the pinky break whenever you do it. So once you do that, you're going to set this card that they touched on top, and then you're going to do a double lift to show the second card. And then you're going to take this card above it, set it in between the kings, and that's just a decoy card. That's not their card. So now you have their card on top. Now what you're going to do is you're going to get 2 more helper cards. So I'll take the red jacks. Then you can start explaining how you're going to teleport the cards from in between these kings, in between these jacks. Meanwhile, you can do some motion either while holding the jacks without to conceal, doing another pushover pinky break. Then you're going to set these jacks on top and then take off all 3 cards. And you can transfer this to your left hand and then spread out the cards, the rest of the cards. You're going to need that for later. So what you do after this is just a convincer that you only have the 2 jacks. So you're going to take each jack and put it face down on the bottom. Make sure to keep this square so that they can't tell that there's 2 cards there. Then you're going to pick up 2 of the cards, leaving this bottom one, and then you're going to flip over that bottom card, show the other jack on the bottom, and then take that card and put it face up on the top. So you've gotten into the exact same position you were in earlier, but this is just a convincer. And while you're doing all this, you're explaining what's going to happen, maybe making some joke or something, just to make the trick that much better. So once you're back in this position, you're going to talk about the card box, what you're going to do with it, and then you're going to take the top card, stick it in, make sure that goes, yeah, so you're going to want to put these 2 on top so that the card becomes sandwiched in the end. So this double needs to go on top of the other card. So you just got to stick it in, make sure you pinch it so that the cards don't move apart. They have to stay stuck together. So you're going to close that up and set it to the side. So now all you have left is to get rid of this decoy card. So what I do is I do a reverse count a couple times, like so, and then what I do is I do this first count, and then I'm going to, as I'm reaching for the second one, I'm reloading the card back, and then I put this double on top, catching a break. I'll get that again. So you have these 3 cards. At first, you're just doing a couple reverse counts. Make it just seem like it's some fidget move or whatever. And then you're going to bring this under, reload it into the deck as you're grabbing the next one, and then put this double on top, and you're going to catch a break. Then you're going to transfer this pinky break to a thumb break. And then you probably noticed what I did in the video performance, but I promise you, if you do this right with a real spectator, they will not catch this. But what you're going to do is you're going to ask the spectator if they want to hold the box, because they're going to be skeptical about the box. They're not going to be as skeptical about these cards. So you're going to hand them the box, and as naturally as you can, you basically just deposit that card into the top of the spread. One way that I also thought of that you could do it is, as you're handing them the box, you deposit this off, set these down, and then you close up the cards to kind of give you a purpose for reaching over towards the spread for like people who have really good eyes. So once you deposit it, you're going to take these 2 kings, and you're going to hold the card. You're going to pinch the cards on the left side with your left hand, and with your right hand you're going to put your thumb as close to the center as you can get and put all the rest of your fingers on the bottom. Then what you're going to do is you're going to release the bottom card from these fingers, and then you're going to pull up as much as you can. So when it goes slowly, it's very obvious what's happening. But if you do it fast, it looks like that movement just made the card teleport. And you can let the spectator inspect the cards, whatever they want. Then you can take the box, open it up. You can drag this out to raise the suspense or whatever. Then you can show that one card is now sandwiched in between the jacks, and it is their card, the 4 of spades. So, yep, that was the trick, guys. I hope you liked it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit that bell to turn on notifications. And comment down below what kind of content you want next. I really was glad when I saw that people had commented on the last video about what they want to see next. I really do want to post what my viewers want to see. So, yeah, with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.